Okay, so now we want to look at the Continuum Bars indicator. The Continuum Bars track time and space. They're just like the shadow bars, but with the added feature of time. They allow you to add time, so when you're trading binaries or spreads, or when you want to have that time perspective in place, you can say, all right, when the market moves X ticks on a trend, or X ticks from the open then reverses, or if neither has happened within an X amount of minutes, then close the bar and open a new bar. Whichever one of those comes first. So now you don't have to have one bar that lasts an hour or 2 hours messing with your 5-minute binary trades. All right, so what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, let's go ahead here and let's open a new chart. So if I'm opening a new chart and let's open it in Q, and I'm going to go here to shadow bars, okay, and I'm going to open that chart. Well, keep in mind the first thing I have to make sure I have is the bar style settings indicator, okay. But notice, oh, I messed that up. I want continuum bars, okay, not shadow bars, continuum bars. Notice here on my data series, I've got the trend brick size of 3, reversal brick size of 12. And remember, I can make those whatever I want to be, all right? Because what that is saying is this is just like a shadow bar. I'm saying if it goes up 3 ticks, make a new bar. If it goes down 3 ticks, make a new down bar. But I have continuum time here. And for in this example, I have 5 minutes. Well, what does that do for us? Well, it's just exactly like the shadow bars, okay? No difference in the actual bars themselves, as it were. But what I'm saying there is, yes, if it goes down 3 ticks, make a new bar. But what I'm also saying is, if in 5 minutes this has not gone, if this bar closes, then I get a new bar open. If 5 minutes has passed and I've not gotten a new bar, close it out and give me a new bar. Okay, so what that's doing for me is kind of bringing in the best of both worlds. It's not only letting me see the true open, high, low, close, the true movement of the market. It's also letting me see the shadow of the diagnostic bar. But you guys have all seen that, especially if you're trading 5-minute binaries, right? And you're using diagnostic bars, and you're looking back, trying to back test, and you're like, well, did that win or not win? Because the diagnostic bar might not have closed right on the 5-minute close of that binary. It might have been halfway through there, and you're not sure where it was, you know, within that bar. Where was the market within that bar? Would that 5-minute binary have actually won or not won? Okay, well, with the continuum bars, that's why they're called continuum bars, you can put a time frame on it. So for example, if you had if you were trading 5-minute binaries and you were using a 3-tick chart, and you put this setting right here to 1 minute, okay, well, if that diagnostic bar did not close down within 1 minute, boom, it would make a new bar, and then the next minute, boom, a new bar. So in a 5-minute period, if you had that set to 1 minute, you would always have at least a minimum of 5 bars. Does that make sense? You would have at least 5 bars. You might have 20 bars because it might just be going crazy in the market moving. But we've all seen diagnostic bars take forever to finish, because especially if they're a larger tick, like a 12-tick bar, because the market is kind of bouncing up and down there for an hour or two, and then you get a new bar. Well, with continuum bars, you can set the time frame that you want to cause it to make a new bar. Okay, now there's one thing you have to keep in mind though. If you have this set to 3 ticks, and you see 5 bars, and you have it set to 1 minute, and you see 5 bars, that does not mean the market has moved 15 ticks. You do have to look and see exactly what the market has moved, because you're causing it to plot a new bar either way just based on time. So you have to look at the actual plot. Okay, so let's go back here to the forum post, and you will see these are the settings to be adjusted for the data series for continuum bars. Again, you'll have to adjust your trend size, your reversal size, and what time based you want it off of. All right, you want it based on 1 minute, 5 minute, 20 minute, and so on. Okay, and again, if you want to customize the continuum bars, the settings are in the bar style indicator, which, as you know, has to be added. Okay, so that is the difference between shadow bars and continuum bars. They're the same bar, you just get the luxury of adding time to it to cause that bar to close out and make a new bar. It's particularly helpful with binaries, especially 5-minute binaries.